Hello, welcome back. So we've got lots and lots of Star Wars Shatterpoint content coming up in the next few days. So today we're going to look at the You Cannot Run Duel Pack. We'll also, over the next few days, be covering the Jedi Hunter Squad Pack, the Plans and Preparation Squad Pack, and the other expansion, which the name escapes me, but it's the General Grievous one, which will be out by the end of the week. I'm starting on this one. We're going to I'll talk a little bit about Shatterpoint itself in terms of the game. This is probably the least exciting release for me so far, because it only has 2 models and I'm not a massive fan of the terrain, but we'll open the box and we'll maybe glean a little bit more information from that. But yeah, let's get into it. So in terms of Shatterpoint itself, so I've played a few games. I own all the content app that is available so far, and I really like it. It's popular down at the Games Club that I run. You guys are playing it every week, so that's very good. And you know, I intend to do so as well. But one thing that we all know to be true is that the game does need a bit more content. So glad to have the new squads that have come out, and I'm looking forward to more. A little bit worried about the overall kind of release schedule, because as much as it needs more content right now, I worry that if there's 3 or 4 squads every single month, it would just, for me, it will be unaffordable. I'm already selling my collection to be able to keep up so far. But in general, I'm looking forward to see how the game develops and that kind of thing. So what have we got here? It's the You Cannot Run Duel Pack. We obviously got all the cards and that kind of thing for Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader. Just 2 models in the box. I believe the cards are the foil ones, which is nice, but we will see that in a second. And then we get this terrain feature, and they call it a terrain feature. I have a different opinion to that. I don't believe it's an actual terrain feature, and as we get into it, I'll have a good look at it and kind of explain myself for saying that. So let's have a look. Okay, so here's the main body of the terrain feature. Let's take a look at it quickly. So we're going to run through all the cards in a decent amount of depth in a minute. Right, okay, so quite a big bulky thing. It's nice, it is very nice, but it's not a terrain feature, and the reason for me saying that is basically big smooth sides. Yeah, terrain doesn't look like that. Perhaps you could place it in the corner of your map, potentially, but yeah, just that all the hobbyists out there might have a good opportunity to kind of make this a little bit more, you know, terrain like, and build it into their setups. And if you're not that worried about it as well, this would go decent on your board. Maybe stick a ladder on the back there or something like that. But yeah, anyway, it's quite nice. I think it will paint up really nice, to be fair. Obviously there's other terrain elements that go on it, and you can put any of the 40mm bases here as well, but it is set up for Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. Right, let's keep looking through the plastic. Right, what have we got here? So effectively we've got more of our terrain here, kind of 3 small sprues of that, all standard stuff, looks pretty nice. And then we have got our 2 models. I'm interested to see actually if later on down the line the models from this pack are going to get released separately on their own, in their own squads, which would kind of ruin this box for me because I've only bought it for the models anyway. But yeah, nice stuff. Let's have a look. Vader. Okay, cool. What else have we got? We have the obligatory piece of paper telling you to scan this to get the assembly guide, when all they had to do really is use this piece of paper and put the assembly instructions on it. So yes, very strange, but that's what they've done. I'm assuming in a bid to save paper, but also in a bid to save paper. This will be the same as the other expansions. They have reprinted a whole bunch of cards that they didn't need copies of. So yeah, pretty bizarre, but there you go. So right, there's the cards in English for them. Yeah, these are all the foil versions, very nice indeed. Okay, English versions there. So let's have a look at Obi-Wan first. So he's a secondary unit, cost of 4 points. So you've got this kind of orangey colour background, that and this little symbol here, so that denotes that he's available in both current eras of the game. Names escape me at the moment, but he's available for both, as is Darth Vader. Right, so let's have a look at his stats. So he's a secondary, so he's only got one side. In terms of damage, he's kicking out a hell of a lot of damage actually. So potential 1, maximum 1, 2, 3, 4, maximum 7 damage, which is pretty hefty. Lots of healing options as well. In fact, on multiple parts of the tree, his very first damage actually, or his very first link on this tree, has got a heal on there as well. Yeah, very good. In terms of abilities, let's have a look. Right. So he has Run. At the start of his activation, choose a character in this unit or another allied character that's engaged with an enemy character. The chosen character may heal, and I can't remember, is that reposition? Okay, that's interesting. To the mind trick, 2 force. Now he doesn't get any force with this, although he has the force user keyword, but yeah, he doesn't get any force points when he's recruited. When an allied character within range 3 is targeted by an attack, this unit may use this ability. The attack ends if the attacker's if it is the attacker's activation, it may make another attack targeting a different character. If it does, remove 2 dice from the attack roll. Okay, so an extra attack. Okay, fair enough. A greater purpose. This unit has immunity. And it may heal. Okay, interesting. And then last stand of the Jedi. For each injured token this unit has, characters in this unit add 2 dice to their attack and defense rolls. Now, he's only got 2 kind of life cycles. So I believe that means he could have a maximum of 1 injured token, which would put his rolls up to 8, which is pretty good. Okay, so that's cool. So that is Obi-Wan. Very nice. Right, Vader. So Vader is a primary. 7 SP. So it gets to recruit 7 points worth. Cannot be used in a strike team with Anakin Skywalker for obvious reasons. So let's have a look at his trees. So he's got Dark Rage and Form 5 Gemso. Both of them are damage heavy, so really heavy hitter. So his maximum damage in a tree is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 9 damage potentially. I mean, obviously you've got to roll very well to get there. On this side it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on that side as well, potentially. But very good. Right, let's check out what makes him tick. Vader's Fury. Each character in this unit may move during the next attack made by a character in this unit. During this activation, all the dice rolls have been modified. Add 2 damage to the damage pool. Wow, that costs 1 force. Then the next one, after a melee attack targeting a character in this unit is resolved, this unit may use this ability. If the attack roll contained 1 or more fails, the attacking unit suffers 2 damage. That's a that's a tough one, that is, because your roll fails in every roll. As far as I don't think I've rolled any melee combat and ever avoided any misses. So yeah, tough one to take. And that is a constant as well. You know, he doesn't have to spend any force for that. It's another constant. The Sith Lord strikes back. When this unit is wounded by an attack, after the attack is resolved, may use this ability. 1 character in this unit may immediately dash and make a 5 dice attack, targeting the character that wounded it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and he gets to do that auto. He doesn't have to spend anything to use that. So very cool indeed. And then your hatred makes you powerful. When an allied character makes a melee attack as part of a combat action, after choosing a target, the attacking unit may suffer 2 damage. If it does, the attacker adds 3 dice to the attack roll. Yeah, that's gonna be worth it. And depending on the character and his kind of combat tree, that could definitely be worth it. So yeah, to be fair, although I'm a bit trepidation about the actual box itself and what it means to have kind of a terrain feature, which I didn't really consider to be a proper terrain feature, to be fair, it's pretty nice. It is pretty good. Again, it will be interesting to see. Perhaps it's already been announced, but yeah, if maybe these come out with their own squads at a later date, who knows? But yeah, I'm very happy with it, to be fair. Cool looking stuff. So I'll be back very soon with these 2, kind of similar video for these 2 and for the General Grievous box very soon. So thanks for tuning in, guys, much appreciated. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll catch you later.